Scoby, nice one. Seffi, tree from Uncle Scoby. You coming in? I can't believe you've done this. Hey Bruno, how you doing? I've decided, and I might change my mind in about 6 seconds, to just focus on main story. What do you guys think? How far are we through? I don't know. It's a mystery. I'm meeting somebody called Stove. And I know it's not spelt or pronounced stove, but I prefer stove. Sounds like... do. A third. Our playtime sits at 24 hours. I hope you guys are excited to append the new DLC to the end of this as well. Where we will do all of Ireland. Indeed, Scoby. To be fair, guess how long the Cook Serve Delicious Platinum took me in the end? Yes.
Why not wear a cloak?
Hide my face? Not a chance. It does the people good to see a lawman on the hunt. You and Erke found the identity
250 hours.
Some holy healer. She was
No.
with. Had an appetite for
100
ice.
plus hours.
This order can corrupt
Close.
London's favored saint. What hope do we have?
Any noise yet about the arrow and recruits?
I've heard whispers. Somewhere here, a man
75,
gives you a
not bad
coin.
guess. I think
This
it took
coin grants you entry
about
to a contest
106,
run by the Arrow's men.
107,
Which
110.
man? I see too many here.
He's good at blending in. I haven't spotted
But-
him yet today.
I
I'll
really
stick
took my
around.
time with it
Stay
so that I could
Able.
get like a
Show
well-rounded
impression of Erke.
perspective of the game.
You suspect him of something?
I don't
A
know.
well-rounded perspective of the game.
Whoever killed
So I
Hugo was
reckon
a
you could
close friend.
probably do the Platin
It was
80.
Erke who found the body. I know Erke so well, and I can't bear to think you'd do
I
something
think
so
2
vile.
days worth.
Then
I'd say a
don't.
good
Wait
10
for
hours I
proof
spent
before
on
you
this
condemn your
fucking
friend.
contrast coffee shift.
My latest thoughts have been restless.
So,
Been a reeve for so long.
for the Platinum you have to get 15 restaurants completely gold. So like all the shifts on them you have to do perfectly, absolutely no mistakes.
You couldn't shed
If
air?
you have one mistake, it's a silver, so every single shift for 15 restaurants had to be
No, I'm not
done
sure I could.
to gold medal standard. Also, I cooked some chicken for dinner, and when I was eating it, I noticed that a piece of it was quite pink, so if I run off to be sick, I will stop the stream. But, like, don't worry. Mordred!
Majestic!
What's up? Welcome back.
Yo,
13
oh,
months.
oh, oh.
Nice.
Godspeed, Abel.
But there's also like certain shifts in certain restaurants that you have to do, and one of them was in this fucking restaurant called Contrast Coffee, and it was like you had to gold medal shift 12, 13 or 14, and they were awful. They were absolutely awful. I was like, I had to get out a different controller. What's wrong with eating the pink? Food poisoning, plunder. Alright, Birch, how you doing? Medium rare chicken. Yeah. The healthiest form of chicken. Acquire a coin. Oh my god, Scobie, that's awful. I, with one of my housemates, left a baking tray of goujons in the fridge, and I thought that he'd cooked goujons and then put them in the fridge to eat later. So I ate one, and then he came into my room and he was like, it was Sam, you guys know Sam. He came into my room and he was like, did you eat that chicken in the fridge? And I was like, ha, yeah, sorry. Ha. And he was like, it wasn't cooked, mate. That was raw chicken. And I was like, oh. That was alright though. I got better. I'm not bad, thanks, Butch. Why did your vaccination get delayed? Did you order from Chicken Cottage? I have never and will never order from Chicken Cottage. Specifically because of the thing you talked about. I guess I have to kill him. That's what I'm going to assume anyway. Yeah. Your government is a mess. Beautiful. Oh yeah, like, I know that the idea of off chicken, like I used to have a different housemate who would never ever 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 cook chicken if it was even remotely close to the expiration date, so it would be like a day before it went off, and they would be like, I just watched them throw like perfectly good chicken in the bin, and I'd be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Eat your chicken, and they would be like, oh, it's going off, so I think it's off. And I was like, have you smelt off chicken? Like, it smells like piss, right? If you cook expired chicken, it smells like vinegar frying, and it smells like piss fried with vinegar, right? It smells like, the smell hits you so, like, have you ever put, this is a strange question, have you ever put balsamic vinegar in a frying pan with like no oil or anything, and it fries, and like the steam comes off it, and it makes you, it's like the way the onion makes you cry, it makes like tears stream down your face, it's awful, and the smell is like burnt vinegar is awful. That's what chicken smells like when it's off. Like, you 100% know if chicken is off.
Shooting or watching?
You're looking for skilled
Hey
archers.
Clubs, how you doing?
Now you found one.
This contest is private.
Hey boy, you frying chicken in
Your
there?
men are handing out
Because it
these
smells like
coins
piss.
they were on fire. Is this enough?
It
Good
just,
to know keep us talking. But I'll want to see
like,
how you handle that bow before you go any further.
off chicken
Want a
is,
trial
like, you
round?
know
Twist
it.
your eye?
Once you've smelled it, you know it. I remember I used to
I've
work
had
at a
enough
place
practice.
where
Let's
if food was
begin.
going off, they'd
A real
just
fanatic
they'd
you
let you
are.
have it.
Get ready.
And I remember some chicken went off, and I put it in my freezer for a few months, and then I took it out of the freezer after a few months, and I started to cook it, and it stunk.
Here's the new
And
competitor.
it smelled so bad that I was like retching on the floor in my kitchen. So, bleh.
Our current reigning
I was trying to put it in the bin. I couldn't. I don't know. It's hard to describe what it did to me, but oh, I didn't check what I had to do, but I imagine it's this.
A perfect strike.
Really?
A cheat! A cheat!
It was a fair shot. Carry on. Eivor leads to victory.
Oh, that was close.
That's deadly aim you had. Best I've seen for some time.
It fell apart as if it
Well
was smoked.
done. You have earned your
That
place
sounds
at the Arrow's
horrifying.
side today. He'll be eager to meet you. Hold yourself to the Imperial Arch and speak
Yeah.
with our man who
I can't describe the smell of off chicken, but it's one of those things where it's like, you know it when you smell it. And that's not to say like undercooked chicken, like you can still get food poisoning and stuff from chicken that's not been cooked properly, but like off chicken fucking reeks. It's awful. It's like if you emptied your septic tank into a big wok and fried it. It's the worst smell. It's like it gets such a visceral reaction. Oh, plunder. Reuse, reduce, recycle. The precautions we took. Yeah, like the thing is, especially people like people seem to think that stuff that's in the freezer lasts forever.
May the
And it actually
Father
doesn't
of
at all.
understanding guide
I think
us.
anything you put in the freezer only lasts less than a year. Like even beef mince lasts something like 9 months, a year. Fish is like 6 months. You just get people like, oh, it's been in the freezer for 2 years, it's fine. I'm like, that's inedible. Just throw it out. You have such a way with words, thank you. Tin food is the way. Big Bear Bruno's bedroom. Jeez. Fry one of Bruno's crinkly socks.
Friends,
It smells like that little gap between the two pillows on Berta's corner sofa.
we have had a hard week. Cowardly invaders stole into our governor's home and robbed him of his life. Trigger, my friend, my leader, slaughtered like a
I
dog.
bet Bruno's bedroom smells like
By the enemy. Do we
Lynx
expect his
Africa.
reeves to guide us? Some arsed outwits, let Trigger die.
Well, look. I've got it on easy, right?
Guards, at arms! Cover my retreat!
What do you want me to do? Oh shit. Sounds like the back of Jim Jam's car. Tell me you don't still get a Lynx Africa for Christmas, Butch. Oh, I accidentally summoned my horse. Well, he can help if he wants.
Remember Draki's double thrust?
Yeah, this game is very, I don't know, it's like someone's taken like a big Sunday dinner and instead of serving it on a plate, they've like poured it into a blender and like blended it and they've given it to me in a little cup with a straw. And I'm like, I don't like that. That makes me feel a bit sick and I don't understand why you've done that either. I feel like you could have just given me the Sunday dinner and yeah, I would have had to work my way through it and sure, I might avoid the peas because peas are disgusting. And yeah, some parts are more my favourite than others, but like it's a Sunday dinner.
No one.
I don't want
You only trap them in their cowering fear.
Draw
this.
strings!
Sunday dinner in a tin does exist. You been to Aldi?
No, I gave these men order. I gave them purpose. I showed them their common enemy.
But I love that your PTSD has been triggered again.
I was arrow for their rage. Without the foe
Don't
to
care.
consume, we devour ourselves.
Doing the cutscenes so that other people can enjoy them.
It's true. A man without an enemy defeats himself.
Why has he got Eivor's voice?
Justify all you want.
Is he
You're
supposed
just a
to be
painkiller and a
like
coward.
when you play as Eivor, like male Eivor? Is Odin here the same Odin? Because that would make sense. He's like a reflection of male Eivor and his psyche, and like a natural progression of him in regards to like age and ability. But spoilers, right? If so, why don't I have a girl, Odin?
Face me! You won't drink a thing in your worthless life!
So I know, the thing is, I know I go to Asgard, so it's like, presumably, I'm just not impressed. I'm sorry, Eivor. I feel like these scenes would have so much more of a mysterious bearing if that was like my Eivor. But it's the other one. It's the one that the game has picked. Oh, you can't be doing that. It's disgusting. Birch. The resentment. Nodin. That's funny.
You're unharmed. Praise be to God.
It will take more than a few lads with newly polished bows to fell me.
The arrow was a
Shut
boy.
A man with a boy's
The
bow
arrow was a
called
boy.
Afgus.
Afghans? That can't be right.
I could return with his head on
That
a
can't be
spear
right.
if you'd like to
It sounded
see.
like that
No.
copyright.
You've no reason to lie.
We had to change it from Argos.
Avgos, my old friend, had no cause to murder.
All snug.
He saw London as a kiln of rage. To harden the softness of its younger men. Perhaps I ignored in him what I hoped not to see. Ambition, greed, anger.
From one man, such hatred is easy to spot. But from many, it's a fog that fills the room.
Power.
Uh,
Men will claw for it and cling to it at the cost of everything.
what was I
Very
gonna talk
true.
about?
And it's cold comfort when glory has the
Oh.
taste of your family's blood.
Costa doesn't deliver
Few
to
targets
my new
down,
place.
only the compass
And it's
remains.
honestly something that
If it
upsets
were
me so
my men
much.
Killed, I would be on my way to London now.
Yeah, we killed the
Compass
miniature.
will come, and we must be ready. Expecting
I
the
don't
worst.
What the fuck
want
was that?
anyone catching me off guard.
He's got a very
Can we
stylish
take the fight to
sidebars.
him?
He's supposed to be somebody that you shag, but I didn't
Let's
want to.
regroup
So
in the
it's-
church when you've had time to rest, Broga.
there was a little speech option with a love heart next to it, and I was like, no, thanks. Nothing more awkward than watching dead-eyed video game characters fuck. I feel like I'm looking at a photograph on the wall in hairdressers. Weird. I used to live near a barber shop, and I walked past it every day on my way to work. And it had Vin Diesel in it as like a photo of Vin Diesel in the window as like an example, presumably, of what you could get. But Vin Diesel's bald, so I don't understand like what it was trying to convey to me. Yeah, Shackle, it's the barbershop. It's on Hayden's Road, isn't it? You used to walk past it as well.
They'll hand London to the unwashed tides. Mark these words. Death to the usurper.
Yes! It always had that cat outside it as well, that big black and white cat with the little bell collar. But it puzzled me so much, that fucking Vin Diesel picture. I forget that I used to live near you.
And where were your guards? You hear me, Urke? Her blood's on you. It's a ruse, I tell you. And shifted the blame.
Unbelievable. Was it good? Did they shave your head? It was terrible. Wait, so you mean they actually? Wait, you're not joking. They actually did it. Just thumb guy. A free Vin Diesel to take home like a McDonald's Happy Meal. Shrek. Oh.
Very good.
Streamlabs seems to be broke. Nope, there it is. Welcome to the stream. LeMayo.
Some surly guests outside.
Eivor, we were... we didn't see you enter.
It's about time you found each other. Stop tiptoeing around it.
Oh, is it those two?
I found Stowe and he's found me. And here we are, together.
Have you stepped out today? There's a strange feeling brewing in the streets.
I've heard the shouts. The deaths of Avgos and Friswith have angered many.
Let's hope the compass numbers among the offended.
I don't doubt it. But are we ready for him?
It's time we focused on the compass. Gather all we know and lay it out, plain as day.
Aye.
Aye. Costa
May it
Coffee.
fly the feather dart.
20-minute walk
Swift
from
raven
me.
ink from a loathsome
Adorable
leash.
little courtyard.
Now we wait,
Costa.
wolf-tensed, for the master of the river rip to return and revenge his shaken warriors.
It's enough to make a man sick.
Well, this one's got the gift of Odin's meat.
Why that?
What's on your mind, Stowe?
We know the Countess is a sailor. A captain from Francia.
He won't like hearing he's got a leak in his hull, so to speak. With the death of the leech and the arrow, you'll want to hit back. We can't know how or when.
Apart from this, the man's invisible. Coward, if you ask me.
Burn in your hell, you bloody reeds!
We're pinned in!
Is there another way out?
Tower! There's an open window they can't have reached!
That's where we came in
I'll go
through.
up. You find a way out.
I don't understand why they couldn't come with you anymore. I mean,
Make for the steeple!
we've been through this. Go on, you bit of blue tech. There we go. What? Hey, Mob Nation. How you doing? I'm good, thanks. How are you? What are you doing? Something was blocking the doors. Is that somebody I should know? So. Oh, I forgot to plug the Ethernet cable. If the stream goes down, that'll be why. Yeah, this is kind of a weird story beat. Just doing it. Is the combat at least good? Having the dodge button as square immediately makes the combat feel awkward and unnatural. So it could be that. But no. It's R1 for quick attack, which I don't like and didn't like in Dark Souls or Bloodborne or Sekiro. There's just something it takes so much more effort to like hammer the R1 than it does to like do square and triangle for me. I prefer attacks on square and triangle, especially if you're going to be doing them all the time. There's something kind of tendon strainy about R1.
I want those springholes on our side. I'll follow you, Stowe.
Up on the ramparts.
So I wouldn't say it's good. The thing is, I'm also playing it on easy, so
this ends tonight.
Yeah, my opinion is kind of skewed towards the fact that it is literally just a situation where I can punch things.
Count on it.
You're playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla 2. Nice. How are you liking it?
Follow me to the ramparts, Abel. They'll have no chance.
Yeah. Yeah, triangle and square, light and heavy. Neo did it, you don't need to reinvent the wheel. Yeah, we only have 140 hours of awkward combat. 116 left to go, I think.
The springalds are close.
It's very button mashy and repetitive, but I am on easy, so like there's no strategy to it whatsoever. I can tank every hit I take, and you know, and all the DLC. Hopefully they only do one DLC. Have you decided whether or not you're going to do the DLC, Birch? Are you making peace with it? You love it? Oh, I'm glad you like it, man. Monster Hunter Warfare. A shoulder to cry on. Bless. I will not cry. I wonder at what point a game for me, like, exceeds my threshold for being asked. For example, Disgaea 5, I knew what I needed to do. The idea of doing it made me want to pick my own eyes out. I wonder at what point I'd feel the same about this game. Hey, Enigma, how you doing? Welcome back. How's drone life? Oh, up there. Right. Stealthy sword murder boy, yeah. Bad weather. Oh, what do you do when there's bad weather? Oh, it's you.
Let's turn these Pringles back on the compass.
Find and assassinate the compass. Oh. What anime are you watching? Two expansions, oh Bridge.
Time has come for you. Strike with me. Oh, take you. Smoke you out. We watch each other's backs. That's enough.
Do you like Fallout and Skyrim? I like Skyrim. I've played Skyrim. I've also played Fallout. Fallout 4, the DLCs were really good. I think Nuka World was the best. Far Harbor was alright, but the story was a bit weird. Good night, plan. You sleep tight. Skyrim, fine. Oblivion.
I need your eyes, my friend.
Is he that one? If I was him, I'd probably stand there.
So this is the compass.
Yeah, I see.
Large enough to ford an ocean.
Look here.
Uh-oh, he's a boss.
Lapdog. You've stolen me from
You're working on a video game. Nice. How's it going?
Will none of you lift a finger to aid your master? Die,
I don't know who this is. Vicilin. Sounds like a medicine. Ow.
Die!
How is Warzone going, bitch? House. This is interesting.
Burning boil!
This is like those classic old like Crash Bandicoot bosses.
Iron to the end!
Like the kangaroo and the straitjacket. Uh-oh. You coming back? You coming? Uh-oh. Oh. Some guy did an under the map glitch? That's cool. Hey, Major, how you doing? I'm top 2% on Resurgence. Or at least that was last time I checked. I don't know if I am anymore.
Burning to ash what you cannot possess. That's a child's way out.
Or Russia.
To hell with London. Boudica was right to burn it to the ground. It's a brick-and-mortar shithouse.
He could shoot you.
Bright
Oh, that
and
sucks.
beautiful, set aflame. Will you rule over these cinders now? Yoke its people to your whims and needs?
You can tell us about your project, Mod. What's your project about?
Power you have earned.
I don't know how I feel about
I
shite
have
grinds
finished
to
my
unlock guns
work
that will be
in
nerfed
London.
within a week.
That's enough.
London is only a beginning. My order reaches further.
You can't
than
buy
your
those guns
tiny
outright,
boats
can you? You have to
take
earn them. That's kind of good.
Never forget, Trigger, my old friend. A man at sea may have gold and glory.
What is your opinion of Warzone's front end menus?
He's always
Not
a
brilliant.
slave to the churning tides.
Strange.
We are that tide.
Strange information priority. Like, the information it gives you straight up isn't necessarily relevant or useful. Hey Ross, how you doing? You can message me on Twitch. Oh, you don't want to tell chat about it? Chat would be interested. Yeah, it's like operators and barracks is an interesting name in concept, but it doesn't make any sense to new people or me. I play it all the time, so it's like operators, I always check barracks for operators because I assume that all of the operators would be living in the barracks. So we always go into barracks, I have to wait for it to load, and then I realise that barracks doesn't work. If you're on PS4 I can party chat. Well, why don't you tell Twitch chat, Mod Nation? Why don't you tell Twitch chat about it? When you look at your records and where you place, it gives you a list of every single player in the world, and then your stats are at the bottom, and it's like, every other player in the world is kind of interesting, but it's not useful. Like, when I go and look at my records, I want to look at my records first, and then I might see who I want to compare to. I don't necessarily want to see every single person on the planet, and then at the bottom have my thing as like a,
How do I look? Half drowned and half
Not half of either.
it's like an
Far
afterthought.
better for the blood on your blade.
Yes, it's like a manual for 5 microwaves at once. It is.
We will rebuild.
There's no refresh button on
And likely use less wood.
friend search. So when you go into party search and you want to find a friend to join, I don't know if it's the same on every console and PC, but on mine, it takes a while to load, and while it's loading it just comes up as 0 friends online, which isn't true, and it's not useful for me to know that, because then I think that there's a problem with the network, and I think that there's a problem with my friends being online or not, but actually it's just loading, and it doesn't tell me that it's loading, and it should. And even if it does nothing, it should. I think that things like that should have a refresh button, even if they don't do anything, because like it gives people an impression that progress can and is being made. It gives you something to press, which reduces frustration. If it could actually refresh when it does that, that would be tight. But I just feel like the way it communicates to you whether or not friends are online is really useless, because like for the first few times I played it and I was loading up and none of my friends were not online, I was like restarting the game and stuff trying to figure it out rather than just waiting for them to load. I think the loadouts menu is good. It does require you to understand what loadouts are, which I think is valid. Like, it expects you to have a prior knowledge of Warzone and COD, and that's fine, I think. I don't think I have a problem with that. The operators thing is really annoying. Hey, Ali, thanks for the follow. The operators thing is really annoying as well because like you've got all operators and then you can filter by Black Ops and you can filter by Modern Warfare as well. And the loading time between operators is abysmal, so like you'll go across operators and the screen will be blank and I don't know if something's broken, I don't know if I will ever be allowed to see the operator. There's something really frustrating about not having things like spinny wheels to show that things are loading. Things like progress bars, spinny wheels, even just showing like the silhouette of the operator while everything loads. Stuff like that is really good because it tells you that while it's not ready, it will be ready. How you doing, Ellie? It says that, yeah, this isn't ready now, but it will be ready in a minute if you just hang tight. But if you show somebody nothing, then there's like... You're relying on them to be patient, and you can't always rely on people to be patient, especially gamers. I don't know. I could go on for fucking years about UI, and you'd all leave. The store. The store. I go to the store. I'm like, hey, I'd like to spend some money here. And the store is like... Huh? Yeah. I'm like, I'm like, I've got my allowance. My mum gave me a £5. Can I buy a skin, please? And the store is like, huh? Why are you making it hard for me to spend my money? You know, it's alright, Birch. I know that you're a knob. I'm not offended because it's what I expect. No, I'm kidding. Why? Yeah, it's hard to be patient. Like, it's like the effort versus the payoff. The effort is you can sit there for an amount of time that you have no idea is gonna. You have no idea how long that time is gonna be for something that is quite negligible. To see an operator, right? You want to see an operator. You want to look through all the operators. It's going to take years to look through all the operators with how long it takes each operator to load. So it's like every single time you sit and expect somebody to sit and wait for that operator to show up, you're like diminishing the amount of time that they're going to commit to it. CP, I know. But the thing is, like, the thing is with even with the store, it's not necessarily like the packages, you know, like the various sets that you can buy, like the weed set and the 70s disco set and stuff. It's not like necessarily the fact that it's the fact that I can't filter, I can't search, I can't toggle like skins only or like weapons only. Like it just shows me a bunch of stuff, and I don't know if I can look. I don't know if there's like a list layout that I can use, or if there's just like a Sims style furniture store that I can look at. It always looks like the front page of like the PSN store. You know, like when you've got previews of like up and coming games and stuff. It just looks like that, and I'm like, I'm looking for I'm looking for a way to see like a list of stuff. You know, like when you search something on the PSN store, you get like a list of games. I always feel like I'm looking at the front page and I want to see the rest of it, and I don't know how. Oh, should I do this? Is this something that I need to do? Yeah, it doesn't even have all the items you can buy, or does it? Is it just hidden? And also, what's the old gameplay in Mod Nation? Right.
Here. This marks fewer members of the Order.
Yeah, I wanted to look through a list of all the operator skins because I wanted to find one. I'm sick of being Russian infantry, and I was like, I'd like to buy a skin. I will pay for a skin. And I will consider that like finished. You know, the game is free. I've put a lot of hours into it. I don't mind putting money into it. And yet it was like, no, I'm not going to tell you how to do that. I asked the store if I could buy a skin and it spit in my face. I don't understand why. I don't even know how to find the thing that you scroll through. You can see, yes, you can see bundles on sale. And also, toggling through those takes years because it has to load each thing when it does it. So I'm like, basically make it like an Argos catalogue. Yeah, there's a reason that an Argos catalogue is called a catalogue, because it's like, and it's not like a pamphlet or a book or a magazine. It's a catalogue because it has like specific features that you would expect from a catalogue. There are pictures of what you can buy, they're in an order, you can search for them, and they have prices, right? That's what separates it from something like a magazine or a leaflet or a recipe book, right? It's got the features of a catalogue. And when people use websites and like apps and various online interfaces, they go in unconsciously expecting the same thing. Like, it's called a mental model, right? It's why like PayPal uses terms like wallet. It's because like you have an expectation of how it's going to work already. It does really grind my gear, Bruno. It's hard to describe, but you know what I mean, right? So it's like when you go into an interface and it just ignores that mental model and it ignores the expectations that you have. I'm like, you're making this needlessly hard. Like, you could... I need to find a good example for this. Nah, come back to me. But, you know what I mean. It's like you go in expecting... It's why, like, shopping websites have, like, trolleys and checkouts. And size guides and sale, like, pages. You can see the stuff that's on sale in the same way you'd see it in, like, a shop window. I feel so passionately about this. The game is good, yeah. Why am I seeing a tutorial for this? I feel strongly about this, guys. I feel very strongly about this. Oh wait, I don't do that. I feel like the visiting merchant might be a DLC thing. I don't want to do it. Yeah. It's like, it facilitates browsing the same way you'd walk around a shop and browse. Like, shopping websites that don't let you open things in a new tab unless you specifically right-click and open in a new tab. Like, you know when you control and you click and it still opens in the same tab? That's like developer intention. A developer has done that specifically to keep you from opening multiple tabs. And I'm like, why? I'm browsing, you know? It's dumb. You should facilitate what behavior that people already know. It's hard to describe. I'm sorry if I'm not making any sense. I'm just raving about UI, but I feel strongly. I feel very strongly about it. Right. Can I build anything else? Oh, I can't be bothered. Right, what else should we do? I can't believe tutorials is on the down button. Fallout 3, where you need to find your dad, and the second you can play as anyone you like. Oh, so it's like role-playing stuff. That's cool. My element! My element! It infuriates me. It enrages me. Sometimes I feel like people try and reinvent the wheel. Like this pissin' dodge button. Square. And all you've done is piss me off, right? You have achieved nothing. You have innovated on nothing. All you've done is annoy me. What are we doing? What are we doing? What is UI? User interface. Also, hey Option, how you doing? Yeah, video games. What are we supposed to do? Shekel, where do I go? And why? Your big game is co-op. That's going to take a really long time to build. Good luck with that.
Good day. A new customer.
Ah.
Whether I am or not, I'm the one.
His hair looks like those weird
Ranvid tells me you
iron
are
shavings things.
Hello.
You know, like the
I'm
magnet.
the
You
leader
can,
of this bustling
you can go
encampment.
around underneath. Oh, whoever her name is. Yeah.
We come on behalf of 1,000 Eyes, vendors of uncommon goods.
Is this
and
DLC,
exotic
Shekel?
treasures from all corners of the world.
Birch, CJ,
If you
anybody.
need it, we have it. If we don't have it, you don't need it. Such is our pledge.
Why is this guy from The Witcher 3?
Is this child with you?
Child? A legend. A hero of the...
He means...
Oh, it's a timed event. Not interested. I can't leave this
You
dialogue.
see...
It's quite
See, if this is real life, Ava would be able to just turn around and walk away. And that's the magic of reality.
No matter. Now,
And what does this mean?
observe my outfit. Look, these are my people.
Opchan, I thought you finished the Remnant 100% about 16 years ago, and I still see you play it. What are you doing? Are you coping with people? Are you, like, grabbing everything? Are you... What are you doing? Sure thing. Thanks, World Nation.
At one time, the title Jarl referred to a man second only to the king.
Is this it?
That use has softened. Now a
I don't want to do anything that I don't have to
leader
do.
or a man with broad wealth and influence.
The world is bigger now and broken into many pieces. It seems our language must do the same to keep up.
An interesting thought. Shealbert, your father sent you here to learn, not teach. Then you must start, Eivor. Give us a summary of our recent gains, for instance.
Hey,
Plan is
Opchan,
earned
see?
for knowledge.
Remnant from the Ashes is a good game. It could be a good game.
You want me to give a speech?
If it was patched. And it didn't have that weird audio glitch that blows your ears out whenever, like, a door opens or something. You, like, throw the headphones off. It does sound like
My
jailbait.
friends, hearken to me and hear a tale of triumph and toil. I
Thank
have
you, Mod.
traveled far
You have a
since
good
we
night or
landed,
day too.
seen much on the roads and fields of this New England. And for all my travels, strong alliances have we gained. The Honorable Ceolwulf, King of Mercia,
My
now
glasses.
calls us friend. And to the south, Soma Yalskona and the Danes of Grandabridge have pledged their oath to us. By Sigurd's hand and my own, we have strengthened the ties of...
You see to yourself.
Oh, it's Dag.
Equal in these tales of yours. Would Sigurd do the same if he were here?
Hush,
Shut up.
Dag. Or would you steer us into a storm even as the seas are calm?
Oh!
Only say what I feel. That being a hot wind blowing from your ass.
Breathe deeply, Dag. You may benefit from the air.
What kind of bird is that? Smell my fart, Dag.
So I raise my
It's good for
horn.
you?
First to Sigurd. May he return to us soon. And to the Raven clan. The best of friends and fighters. To Sigurd!
To Sigurd! May
Oh,
he
Dag's alright now.
return
He's
and
fine.
relieve us of you.
Oh,
And
never
may
mind.
all of you enjoy the ale as much as Dag has. Skull!
You think me drunk, Eivor? Would it soften my blows if I was?
Your words are blunt enough. But it would explain your boldness.
My eyes are clear and open, and I see before me one eager to claim a piece of Sigurd's glory.
There is enough glory in the world to go around for all who earn it. And I have no doubt how much I am owed.
Just as I thought. You're...
Attackers!
They're really theatrical.
They look to be Danes!
Danes. How many?
Aren't we Danes?
Now come, the battle roars already.
bloody curse! What quarrel have Danes with us?
I thought we were
Those who
Danes.
can fight, take up your weapons. All others,
Other
stay here.
Danes? I don't understand Dag's problem. He literally just waits in the boat, like with the heating on. The Bluetooth speaker. I guess they needed to give us some, like, character development.
Keep them away from the longhouse!
The conflict ball.
Does this stir your thirst for battle, Randy? Stop!
I've just remembered that you can lock on. That'll be useful. Yeah, I thought Dag and I had like a friendly rivalry. Now he's calling me out at the brunch. That's on you, Eivor. I didn't take a look at that. That's what you get for being sticky. I know we've played about 25 hours of this now. I probably couldn't tell you a thing about it, to be honest. It's very inoffensive. It's just like... you just walk around a bit, don't you? They can put that on their marketing material, they can have that quote. Yeah. Like a square peg. Speaking of peg. Oh, this guy's third.
Who sent you to die here?
We are bidden by the gods. I'll finish you. Your plan is as weak as they claim. We will pick its...
Yeah, I mean the thing is, like, Dag has had like, well, how much of the story have we played so far? Like 10 hours, 12 hours? Dag has had plenty of time to like slowly resent me. But all I've done is help him. All he's done is help me. All we've done is gotten along. So, missed opportunity? Question mark?
Is that the last of them?
Yeah.
The rivers are clear. If more were coming, they thought better of it.
All right.
By their colors and markings, I believe they come from Geatland. But
Yeah.
with none left alive to spill their secrets, we may never know why.
Here is one.
Hey, Dag.
This vermin was crawling to the river, hoping to float away.
Don't mind Dag, he's got PMS.
Have mercy, friend. And you may find an ally with us.
Mercy's earned by the quickness of your tongue. Where do you come from and what is your quarrel with us?
Say please.
We are settled
Oh, East Anglia.
in East
Da,
Anglia,
da, da, da.
newly arrived
I
and
lived there.
hungry for
It was
silver.
nice.
You
It's actually
drifted
very
off
nice of it.
course. This is Mercia.
Recommend.
As we were ordered.
By whom?
Represent. I still got t-shirts with that one. Oh, he did a spit.
Sound. Scratching your ass in search of silver. Put an end to this one.
Your silence earns you no
no.
kindness, Skeet. So I'll ask you once more. Who sent you?
The wind sent us. And the rivers will take us home.
I don't like to live
He begs
anywhere
for
that I've
death,
already
Eivor.
lived.
Give it to him.
Which is a
Or
shame
send him home with
because
a warning.
Norwich is
Let him tell his
probably
people
one
what
of the
death
prettiest
awaits
places
them
I've ever
should they
lived.
sail
It's
this way
really
again.
nice there. And it's cheap as well. Mainly because, what should we do, chat? Free or kill? Also, mainly because, the transport links are dog shit. Kill, free. Okay, we got a tie. Anybody else? Kill, alright.
May there be one who mourns you at home, for we will not.
Eivor, I
Kill
could have
funny.
sent my scouts to follow him home. We might have learned something.
The price of such disrespect is death, Randvi.
Just as Sigurd would have done.
I cannot devise a strategy if my advice is ignored.
To let that man live
Give me
will
better
announce
advice
to the
then.
world that we are soft and cowardly. Now these wayward Danes know to fear us.
It was an empty
Forgive my
choice.
haste,
What
Randvi.
happens?
The dag is right.
What happens if you're free?
For once you see clearly. I beg the gods that it continues.
We
Dag
should
would
clean
have
this
killed him.
mess and move the bodies from
Yeah,
the
but me
camp.
and Ranvi would have been
Agreed.
besties.
Talk of our next steps together.
Are we Randy for Ranvi? I feel like, well, the problem is Ranvi's married to our brother. But yes, I think.
A new letter.
Yeah, she tells us at the start of the game. Come on, Shekel. I don't want all of these like timed events showing up because they're confusing me. Alright, Ranvi.
I want to see the Alliance map.
Does that mean that we have it? Eligible. Complete. Oh, right. Completed. Completed. Eligible. Completed. Okay, cool. 90 and 55. Let's go for East Anglia.
Those
then.
Dane invaders. They came from East Anglia. Is that right?
Yes, Dane invaders who serve a man called Ruud. He
Ruud.
seems to be sowing discord among Saxons and friendly Danes alike. Years ago, the
It's a
sons of
step up in
Ragnar
engagement
hoped
from
to
Ghost of
pacify the
Tsushima.
land.
That's
They
a
appointed a
damning
steward named
comment.
Finnir to find a suitable Saxon king. But the kingdom has fallen into ruins since, with no king and violent raiders ravaging what little peace remains. I suggest you make for East Anglia and find out what their steward is doing wrong.
Stop ruining the map. Think about the fact that that was probably hand drawn as well.
I'll make the trip east then. Speak to this Finnir myself.
I'd be pissed if I was Ranvi. Just print another one off. That's true, Scobie. There was one moment that we laughed as well. I don't remember what it was, but I'm sure it was good. It was probably mostly wrong. Beautiful. Right. So we have to go there. Brune. I will. The thing is, these loading screens take so long that I may as well crawl there. Promotions. Participate in a remote research discussion for a $125 Amazon gift card. Please take this short survey if you'd like to be considered for participation. The problem with these surveys is that they always ask if you work in like marketing, tech, or UX, and you're like, no. Right. If you're... Alright, yeah, let's do it, let's do it. How long have you been broadcasting on Twitch? 1 to 3 years. How frequently do you live stream? More than once a week. Are you a Twitch affiliate or partner? Yes. What do you use to live stream? PC and game console? Video games? What broadcasting app do you use? Game Capture HD. Put that in the other with the little text box.
Ready.
No, I want to go. What do you primarily use to change your stream title? Well, it depends. I'll say broadcasting it. When you live stream, what do you use to read chat? Stream Manager. What do you primarily use to review viewer activity? Stream Manager. When you live stream, how frequently do you use Stream Manager on the creator dashboard? Always. I type it into the keyboard. Please feel free to be candid in your responses. I love saying that. I say that. Don't worry about hurting my feelings. What is your current age? I don't like doing that. Occupation. Current employer? Alright. Let me just make sure that this is HTTPS. Yeah. Time zone. Psst. Okay. Keep it real. It is kind of reassuring how little you care when you like design something and people don't like it, because I design function, not. I don't do like the branding or anything. I just make the widgets. When someone's like, "This is," I was in a meeting and somebody didn't know that I designed something and they were like, "This is awful. This is terrible." Like, what was the problem? They were like, "They've changed it now, so it's all on one page, so we have to scroll. Like that takes forever." And I was just kind of sat there and I was like, it's kind of stunning how. Like, if this was my artwork, and I was sat here listening to this, I'd cry, and I'd call my mum. But watching somebody complain about, like, a CRM page that I'd made, I was like, this is alright. Titty! Yeah, this is actually the only place in the game so far that is actually, kind of how it is in real life. Pretty. Deploy yen. I always meant to change that. Now I feel like she's part of the stream. Northwich. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Like, it's weird how okay you become with that kind of thing. Well, I kind of thought you'd jump in that, but fine. Thetford, that's where you live. Is Skegness in East Anglia? Yeah. It's weird, like, when it's literally just your job and someone's like going off at you, you're like,
now get the murdering heathen!
yeah, I didn't know Skegness was there. I know Great Yarmouth is. Apparently that place is a shithole. Any Great Yarmouthers in chat? Me. Smile. Oh yeah, and we had the guy from Beeston, and we bonded over that weird cigarette factory that my mum used to work near. I'm pretty sure Great Yarmouth is like 40 years behind everybody else. I remember the environmental science students ended up something funny about that. I remember the environmental science students ended up going there and using it as like a weird case study. How did that go, Scopes? I love a bit of mandatory volunteering. Houses in Bradford cost 10k. Isn't there a reason for that? On a Haven holiday site? Oh, Birch. Did you keep in touch after the weekend? Crime. The secret ingredient is crime. Subways are really good too. Bless you, Birch. The amount of times I would make like pen pals on holiday and we'd like exchange a letter and then never hear from each other again. I had a French pen pal and she wrote to me only in French and I was like, I'm 12. I'll do my best. I'll tell you I went to the cinema with my friends and I don't like football, but, you know, make a bit of effort. You get knifed in Thetford, but it's such a beautiful place. Go on then. Oh yeah. The town just generates knives. Ooh, that's interesting. People from Liverpool are crazy though. If Sammy's here, I'm sorry, but you are. The Nightmare Frontier Frenzy was such a strange, Barry! Had a housemate from there too. Rupert. She turned up to your house with her big brother. Why? I'm in the gamer posture. You stopped writing and changed your phone number. Birch, why have you not told us this story before? Oops. Well. Okay. True.
Wait.
Blackpool's worse. Don't any of you guys ever been to Blackpool? I love guac! Blackpool is weird. What the fuck? They do have a tower. It's really strange. It's like, it's a place I would describe as rickety. You know, like industrial estates? It was like that, but it was a town. Just knock it down, start again. That's what I do with Blackpool. Clappool? Is that what you called it? Sorry, Birch. You said Smegpool and you didn't consider Smegness? Bruno! Bruno! I have higher expectations than this. Smegness! It's right there! It rhymes! Where's this weirdly... is it there? There we go. Weirdly resilient hay. Oh, come on, come on, Bruno. When it's like a... When it's like an STD pun?
Northwich.
About knobs?
Suffering hard times, I see.
That's like your element for jokes. I do. I also demand more lights. Also, I'm not as far as you thought I was. Okay. Good. Terrible. Good. God, I can't wait to do the collectible cleanup. Oh, more lights. It's really dark around here.
What? What's happening?
Finir?
Oh, no, not unless Halfdan sent you.
I sent myself. I want to speak with Finir, the steward who should be working to put a king on that throne.
You're in luck then, for I have found the man already.
I think we had a really good stream yesterday.
Which man?
You know, stranger, you interrupted a beautiful dream.
Yeah, we had a really good stream yesterday. That was good. That was a good one to come back with. It did have some good stats. 22 average viewers. That's mad for us.
Wouldn't that be a burden off my shoulders? What business have you with the Backwater King, anyway?
280 live views. 191 unique viewers. So, like, of the people that viewed, 191 were, like, individual people.
Druids clan.
That's good.
Killed the last man I put here, Adelstan.
Blanket Mert is back. Yeah, it's nice and
The
cozy.
same to our next monarch.
A Dane who cannot
Your
keep
camera
the
is reminding me
Danes
of the
in
old
line?
Firekeeper
Not
scene
much
in
of a
Dark Souls 2.
steward,
Well,
are
that's
you?
exactly what I was going
If I
for, so...
knew how, I'd have rid our lands of them
I want
long
to get,
ago. Druids clan plagues us all.
I want to get cute neon, not neon lights, cute, you know, like, in the back of some streams they got, like, cute lights.
And fight back.
He needs more
I
than
want
a
cute
kicking.
lights.
He's got nothing
That's
you should have to
about
win
as
this
much as
fight.
I've looked into.
No
I also need to get
courage,
paid first. But
no army, no
I want cute
charisma.
lights.
If he wants to
I need a
live
bookshelf.
longer than a season,
I need something to go in the back as
of his
well.
bride's family.
Sort of like
He
fairy lights.
hasn't. They loathe the maggot.
Who is he, your king maggot?
Sort of like fairy lights. It's like there's one streamer I saw with them.
It was King Edmund's
But I'm
council
astoundingly
for the
jealous of her
invasions.
success, so I don't really like to look at her channel. It makes me
He's the
sad.
last Saxon noble with any sway.
Crown a Dane
but-
instead.
Yeah, it's like they're like neon lights, but not that bright.
Once the Saxon king
Or like
married to a
aggressive.
Dane for a greater show of unity. But Oswald's not the sort of man you'd chase into battle with a grin. He's soft. Settled Dane
Yeah,
stone.
like LED lights.
Where is he now? I'll get the measure of him, see what I can do.
You just missed him. He's headed for Elmenham just now.
Yeah, LEDs, I think.
Pleading once again for peace. If you go by the north gates and along the road, you may catch him.
Hey, you two. Same wavelength. It's Pog. Well, I do love Pog. Whoa! Do you see that? You and Bruno have truly found each other. A single lad. Ooh, I used to have a lava lamp. I actually wouldn't recommend them. They go weird really quickly. Like all the lava in it can clump together and just fall to the bottom. I can't remember what mine did to do that, but they fuck up surprisingly easy. Hey, what colour was yours? Did the same thing, yay! I love that you're still considering buying another as well. I think mine was pink and purple. You are a basic bitch, so that's true. I'm gonna get in there, I guess. Only power level 87 too. We'll eventually get all of them, right? Like, without even properly trying, right? By accident, yes. Mortal Shells on sale? How much? Also, went to go and buy Sonic Mania for next month's Platinum weekend. It's 20 quid.
Lead me, be my eyes.
Sonic Mania, 20 quid. Why?
They rushed in like wolves, killing and burning as they went.
It wasn't us.
That's not which it was.
Your folk destroyed this.
Why?
I built
Ooh, what's
myself a
up there?
home here. Druids clan attacked us as well.
Oh, how nice to have a haunt to speak of, man. Mine was burnt to the ground years ago. And by home, I wonder.
By
All of
home.
you, be we Dane or Saxon, we all want the same
Oh,
peace.
God.
With land to till and a home to keep. Without fear of Druids' violence.
Till they break the
I saw
peace
this
with
guy on
another
Smooth
bleeding
Stream.
raid.
You can tell from his hair that he's going to be
Their homes are
annoying.
here now. Same as ours.
It's
Our
not long
futures
enough.
run together, not
You think the
apart.
Platinum's
So
possible?
what are these Danes attacking us, eh? What will you do about them?
When I am king,
His hair moves.
when I am your king, I'll set things right.
You will be king when I'm a flying troll.
Yeah. He reminds me of somebody and I can't put my finger on it.
A king should be harsher in tone with those who disrupt his kingdom.
I'm not yet king, so I'll listen to my people before deciding what tone to take.
I am Eivor of the Raven clan. Are you Oswald?
Useless
I am.
dialogue. Nice.
You're not here to kill me, are you?
I am not in the habit of killing kings, but I do like meeting them.
I am Oswald.
Oh, Eivor.
Yes, for as long as I can hold out.
So what happened here, Oswald?
A clan led by a Dane called Rued attacked this
10
land.
hours. That's not
They've
too
been
bad.
sacking
For the
farms and
plan.
hamlets across East Anglia for some time now, growing more brazen by the day.
They know
Brazen.
this is Halfdan's land.
They must. They just don't care.
I haven't seen a single thing about Mortal Shell. I haven't even seen a screenshot from it. I have no idea what happens in it. I have no idea what it looks like, and I have no idea how it plays. And I quite like that. It means that I could pick it up at any point and enjoy a nice spoiler-free experience, except the staircase that you have to go
Who
up.
else, if not a king, should bear it?
Travel with me, Eivor. We can discuss my tenuous future on the road home.
What
Road
makes your
home.
attention in Elmenham?
Wedding preparations.
Elmam is on guard as we ready my marriage to the Dane woman Valdis.
The Dane
She's
woman.
a cousin of Halfdan's.
Good. A well
Hey, Queer Hills, how you doing?
Forge a strong alliance. So what's the holdup?
No, hold up. I don't yet have permission to marry.
Yeah, it's got a staircase
My
with
brothers
archers
don't
at the
approve
top.
of me.
Or crossbowmen. Hey Jacob, how you doing?
Slow down. Something is not quite
I'm
right.
doing well, thank you.
Hold. There's smoke ahead.
We're absolutely crawling through the Assassin's Creed Valhalla main story. It is a long game.
Little coward, aren't you?
I think it is like the Anolondo Archery Club. Also, my hoodie, Anolondo Archery Club. What a reference to make on this day. I've done a few flight battles. I'm alright at them.
Don't let the fates throw you.
Ah, same Jacob, it's gonna take so long. At the rate we play it, we do like 4 hours a week. You love Assassin's Creed Odyssey more? That's fair. My brother, I haven't played. Vibes Archer, thanks for the follow. My brother has played both. I've only played Valhalla. But my brother's played both, and he said he loved Odyssey much more. He said he thinks Valhalla is too big. I don't know if you agree. He says he thinks Valhalla is too big, and he said that the boats, like the sailing around, was much more fun on Odyssey. Oh, nice, Jacob. I'm glad to hear it. What difficulty are you playing on? Yeah, this is my first Assassin's Creed. Odyssey's on the list. I don't know whether it'll stay on the list or whether I'll do it on my own time. I'll same, Jacob. I'm on easy too.
That should be the last of these pig-faced cowards. Oswald will be relieved to
It's
know
got an amazing storyline. I've heard. And also, apparently Cassandra is really cool. Hey, Vibes. Are you talking about Odyssey?
Rued's clan. They left none alive.
God rest their souls. I'm needed as
This game seems quite small in your eyes.
Fruitless attempt
How
to
do you
impress
mean?
my betrothed family.
Show more grit than you're showing me now, and they may start to like you.
Yes, sorry, I'm just shaken. If you joined us at dinner, that might ease their minds a touch. Think about it. My doors are open to you.
Yeah.
I'll be happy to join you. Tell me when and where.
Wonderful. Visit us in Elmham whenever you have time.
It's worse here than I feared.
It's worse here than I feared after getting invited to dinner. I'm gonna get another DLC in a second. Valhalla seems like a smaller map than Odyssey. That's really strange, because I know that it's... I mean, it's definitely bigger, isn't it? But I think that it's quite featureless, maybe? Like, I definitely wouldn't be able to tell apart, you know, one region from the next. I feel like it could be a lot smaller, like, it doesn't do much with the space that it takes up. It's quite forgettable. Odyssey's map seems a lot more memorable and a lot cooler. England, am I right? Horizon Zero Dawn is a really good game. I'm really excited for the second one. To be fair, like back when I lived with my parents, I would cook dinner every day. More so to get out of paying, like I would pay a bit of rent and I would cook dinner, you know, like physical labour, right? And my mum had me making things like lamb hot pots, like really classic like British meals. And I would spend like 90 minutes putting together this hot pot. And then I'd be like, I actually cannot be bothered to eat this. I would just be looking at it and I'd be like, I spent the better part of an evening on this. I have to go and stream for 6 hours in a minute. And God, I am so bored of what I have just done. I actually just cannot be arsed. Oh, is it Alexius? No, my mum's a really nice woman. She raised me very well. I have no complaints. She is very much the very stereotypical classic British mum. Of like steamed vegetables, steamed chicken, absolutely no like, not even like salt and pepper on anything. I caught her trying to take garlic out of, there was like a pile of ingredients for some spaghetti bolognese, and I saw her trying to take the garlic out of it because it would be like too much. I was like, please, leave the garlic in, Jane. Are you gonna get Thor's hammer? I don't, from what I can understand, you can't avoid getting it, can you? Oh yeah, we're going for all trophies, so definitely. She's very stereotypical, Scobie. Though to be fair, that's one of the reasons I offered to cook. I was like, we will have basil on the bolognese, and you will like it. You're not having a pudding until you finish your tacos. Oh, she was brilliant. She'd be. I have WhatsApp messages from her, from when she messaged me asking if I could make sweet chili noodles for dinner, but without any sweet chili. She was like, "Can we have sweet chili chicken noodles, but with no sweet chili, please?" I was like, "You want chicken and noodles?" And she was like, "Yes." So. Yeah, it's like spices doesn't necessarily mean like hot. Aww. Garlic in the lasagna. That's not traditional, Birch. Where's the gravy? Hey Rand, how you doing? Renad. Arnad. You can go without getting it because it's something you gotta finish a good bit of the story for. Yeah, I've seen a good portion of the story. But we're going for all the trophies, so I imagine we'll have to get it. Garlic is brilliant. Like when a recipe says like a garlic clove, I'm like, that's 3 garlic cloves. You know? 2 garlic cloves, that's 4 or 5. Like you can't skimp on the garlic. It's good shit. I wanted it in my face. Attend the dinner. I'm gonna save. Oh yeah, like I don't like gravy like super watery, but I'm also not super keen on it being really thick if it's gonna be made out of granules. Like I don't mind if it's like proper gravy, but really thick granule gravy, I'm like, like where you can see like bits of granule that haven't dissolved properly. I'm like, eh. Thank you for the bits, Queer Heels. I appreciate it. And thank you for the follow. I appreciate it.
Very
Streamlabs
good.
is back. You must wait until nightfall. Can you fast travel me to nightfall?
Where is this dinner you promised me?
Eivor, you came! Dinner will still be served, but I'm afraid you were too early. My intended and her family are not ready.
Shall we wait here?
What does one do to pass time in a place like this?
Have a walk by the countryside to work up an appetite. Travelers sometimes leave offerings at
I know that you can meditate.
Beautiful altar in the woods just east of here.
But I wondered if Oswald would give you an option to wait, but he doesn't. You know, like sometimes when you know, like sometimes when quests let you hop forward a bit.
The area soon.
Have you heard why they haven't reset the weekly Ubisoft challenges? First of all, I didn't know that they had weekly Ubisoft challenges, but also, why haven't they reset them? I've seen bits and pieces of this story arc.
This is a day of peace and fraternity. I asked you here to Elmenham to offer my thanks and extend my generosity. Finir, our steward, to our guests of honor, Brothir and Brodir, and to my lovely bride-to-be, Valdis.
You do them, you get opals. Okay. Why haven't you reset
Our
them?
sister because Halfdan commands it. But you won't drag us into bed with you hear?
Oh, also, this is quite last minute, but I'm not going to finish Resi 5 on stream because we've got a lot to get through, and I've already done like a playthrough and a half. So I'm not going to finish it on stream. I'm going to cut straight forward to The Last of Us 2. I'm going to start The Last of Us 2 tomorrow.
Is that why you've come? To back this Thane who smells of goat shit and cheap pebbles?
I'm sorry, did you say something?
Do I bore you, wolf-kissed?
What is
I'm
wrong?
here to protect my clan. If that means helping your king.
No, Resi 5.
secure his throne, well, so
Like,
You'd be safer
the one that we
carrying
were
the
playing a
throne.
few weeks ago.
It's made of less wood than this.
Yeah.
We'd all be safer if you had the stones
Oh, thanks,
to
bud.
stand up to Rued's clan.
I actually already
But
have
between
boosted
the pair
help.
of you,
But if you need the
I
trophies
can't see
yourself,
a
I'll help you get them.
single nugget.
You watch your tongue, wolf-kissed, or you'll find it freed of your face.
So easily wounded by words. Imagine the ruin my axe would inflict on your philosophy.
Yeah, we haven't managed to do Resi 5 in a month or so.
Stop this.
You heard me.
Alright, bitch. I mean, I can help you with the trophies if you need.
That's it.
No worries.
She called us.
That was a weird noise.
Limp, weak, soft.
I'm getting double teamed by Broder and Broder.
Ridiculous.
Last of Us 2 should be fun. I'm hoping. Aussie Viking 92, thanks for the follow. I'm hoping that it will be. I'm hoping that it's been long enough since the fallout that we won't get people in chat who come in and purposefully try and say really horrible things. What are the leveling restrictions on Odyssey, Jacob?
This is not how we settle disputes in East Anglia.
This isn't how we settle disputes in East Anglia. Oswald, I've lived in East Anglia. This is 100% how you settle disputes in East Anglia.
Calm yourselves.
To be fair, Birch, right? That was a disappointment of a generation. But also, yeah, I'm really hoping we don't get any, like, horrible homophobes or spiteful transphobes or, you know, like a classic bit of sexism or anybody from r/The Last of Us 2, because that place is forsaken. I would hope the time would have passed, but if there's anything G***MERS are known for, it is vendetta. Women in games! The only woman in gaming I like and respect is Cooking Mama. Because she secretly fulfills my Oedipus need to shag my mum. That would be great fun. To be fair, I've been holding off on reviewing Nier Automata for that kind of reason. You couldn't do some stuff, but I don't remember what it was. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I've heard it's really good. I've heard it's a bit of a harrowing roller coaster of trauma. My friend played it and she said that it's very difficult to play. Like, it's good. It's like a good story. But it's not something that you, like, actively, you know, it's not a game that makes you happy, that you, like, enjoy playing.
All of you. That's enough.
I know a lot about the plot.
That's all you've got. It's little
I
wonder
know
East Anglia's
about
in the state it is.
the spoiler, because I had that spoiled for me on the day of release. I know
We are better off without a king.
the ending.
Well, that's me done.
think I prefer dream nonsense to these alehouse
That's the one.
What a waste
Yeah,
of
I
time
know the
for
ending.
good mead. These brothers will never back me in my claim.
This dance is just beginning, Oswald.
I think that's it.
Get some rest.
I know the
You need
golfing
your
and the
energy.
ending.
And will I see you in the morning? We have
Hey,
much to
Cheryl.
discuss, I think.
I'll find a place to lay my head.
Yeah.
And Eivor, if you can help me right this situation, you'll have a strong alliance with East Anglia. That much, I promise.
I guess that's kind of good. The thing is, like, with streaming, I just have to kind of let go. If I happen to get through a game without seeing spoilers, it is a good time, and we take it as a win. But I feel like if we go in expecting it to be utterly ruined, Red Dead Redemption 2 style, then we can only be pleasantly surprised when it isn't. Shekel, that's tomorrow. I was just saying, I've decided to put Resi 5 down and just work on it off stream and start The Last of Us 2 because we really need to get through the backlog. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. God. It's been a really long time since I played the first one. I played the first one so long ago that I have like a really approximate memory of it. Fine, to speak to Oswald. He's somewhere there. Right, okay. Are you ready, Birch? Like, platinum it or just finish the game? My Cyberpunk pre-order is still sat in the cellophane on my bookshelf. I got like these little postcards with it for what I can only assume are guilds.
Good
But
morning.
I don't
Bright
know.
and early.
Devil May Cry Master
Labor like a
Collection.
thrall, but you're no good with feasts. Not a good
We've
start
got
for
3
a
and
king.
5 on the list. Does the Master Collection have its own trophy list, or would
The king should admit to, I suppose.
or do DMC 3 and 5 are they like not stackable? You can do that pretty damn
The
fast.
brothers
That's a
shamed you
shame.
at dinner. It should do
I read the
return to
article
their
that you posted
insults.
about it
Don't
being
let the matter lay unresolved.
what's the word? Like polish a
Oh, it
turd.
was a petty row with henhouse
It was
wolves.
interesting.
I'd sooner answer the moo of a cow than worry about
No
their
interest.
insults.
Why, Birch?
I have a wedding to plan and a kingdom to save.
Yeah.
I haven't time to suffer fools.
They betrayed your hospitality, Oswald.
Are there any
On front,
missables?
That's a grave
It's
insult.
boring. Oh, bless you, Birch.
Well, well, here's the mud-soaked Saxon who's been taxing my patience.
Steward Finnair. I know I failed to impress at dinner yesterday, but fear not, the Danes will come around in time.
You
We had a
stake
brawl.
claim to the throne, you dazed dog with no bone. If Lord Halfdown were here...
It's weird that like The Witcher 3 had all those peripheral things like card games, horse racing, brawls and stuff, and Cyberpunk doesn't.
in the ground.
All mewling and spitting. Here's Finir, the hound.
That other
He is
Japanese
fine,
game.
but
Oh,
no bite.
Birch.
Just a puppy I've found.
I love that you very casually bought it on release day. Playing it very subtle there, aren't you?
What just happened?
That's flighting, Oswald. Using rhythm and rhyme to lay a man flat.
Oh my
Try
god,
it.
Abel,
Match his
stop
verse.
it. Stop it. I don't want to do a
There's
sing
no
along.
man you can lead, you dunce of the thirds.
A glutton you are. Just stop eating your words.
Not bad, not bad.
Under all that tough posturing is a sniveling boy.
Hey, Will! How
When
you
he
doing?
brags, take a jab at his manhood.
I've sailed squalls and north winds.
Okay, micropenis.
Not even a breeze.
They make me
But the
die
winds
inside a
that
little
you
bit as well.
sail,
Blow between
Like-
both your knees.
When you think
blow
about it,
between
it's
both
interesting.
your-
You know,
You mean farting?
it's interesting, relevant. It's new. It's not.
He's an ugly puss, so when he brags, hit him back with something.
It's like it's not what you've seen before in other games.
I hail
It's
from the north,
quite a
where
unique
the
part of this game.
winters are
It makes me
cease.
absolutely
But you're
curl
foul.
into a ball of
You're
cringe.
blister. You're a
plague-ridden lesion.
Oh yes, that's
Okay, micropenis.
plague-ridden lesion.
He's
Don't
got
look
the
at him
wit
like
of a
that.
boa, so when he insults you, make him feel stupid.
When I'm done with you, cur, you'll be raven flock food.
But your brain's soaked in mead and your...
Head's made of wood.
Wood! Head's made of wood!
Oswald, my boy, you're useless without your raven. This one's wrong for the throne. He's too soft and too tame.
I don't know.
Hit him back and make it personal.
This is
Attack
going
his
on too
mother.
long, but alright.
When you crawled from the womb, you were ugly and lame. Your poor mother, she fainted away from the
I feel
shame.
that, Bruno.
Well spoken. Before sword clash and blood flow, we destroy our enemies with well-timed words.
You have a
Just
talent for
subtweeting.
verse, I'll give you that. But how long will that silver tongue hold up against an iron axe?
Iron. Somebody's only read that word. He's never heard it.
Let's find out, Finir. I challenge you to a home game.
You don't mean that, Oswald.
What is
That's a
that?
fight to settle disputes, no? A home game.
A fight to the death. Yes.
Let's talk it out then.
You mug, Oswald.
Too late. The challenge has been made. But a fight against Finir would not be anything to boast about.
Havel's like,
You
I don't
fight
make the
me.
rules, as she makes the
Hold
rules.
on. This is...
That said, I should not be seen killing a Saxon in the streets of Elmenham.
There's a nice islet downriver, near Seahenge. Water will wash the blood clean away.
Prepare the square, and we'll meet you there. I hope you're ready.
I have to be. Just give me a moment to mentally prepare.
Do not make us wait long. It would not be kingly.
What? This was just so unnecessary. Right. I go and get a DDC. I think I need the caffeine. These are traditions that I have invented right now. I know, like that exposition made me really tired. Oh my god. Jeez. Please. It was like when we started doing the Circles of Slaughter yesterday. And like all of our chemistry and like the banter and all of our energy just went meow. How far are you along in the story? I don't actually know, Rand. I don't know the major story beats. Hey, Shekel. The story is about conversation. Our end goal is to take England. Oh, we want to make friends with England, okay. I swear there's a trophy for swimming a certain distance with your horse. I don't know how to make them do that.
You made it. Done.
I thought he was just gonna have his back to me while he spoke.
You still got the touch for drawing a square.
I've been in East Anglia many summers now, but I'll always
Pimp your
be
horse,
a
okay.
Dane.
Must we do this, Eivor?
Strength and courage are always a boon,
A
Oswald.
boon.
You'll need both.
The
if you
word
want the
boon
Danes to
reminds
accept you
me
as
of
a king.
True strength comes from
that
resolve,
guy from
Eivor.
Skyrim
It
with the
speaks to
dog.
us.
Claviger's
Stern
Dial.
voice from within.
I have never
He's got
heard
like
it
that
talk
proper
with
Cockney
guts,
voice
but
and
a
he talks
swift
about
axe
his
would
boon.
silence that inner voice in seconds. You must be prepared.
Nos. What are we
Wait,
doing?
You're unarmed.
Just do your best. I'll be fine.
This is weird.
We will forge a king out of you yet.
DLC's a long way away, isn't it?
Oh, was that too hard?
It was a good strike. Keep going. Don't hold back.
You want me to
You
fight?
felt that one.
I'm still here.
I've been stabbed in the face, alright then.
Oswald will marry Valdis. Ha! You
Aww. Bless him. I'm absolutely towering over him as well.
Show me what you can do, Saxon.
13th of May, isn't it? The new DLC.
Do what I need to do. Never be king at this rate. Is this the best East Anglia has to offer?
Yes. No.
May 7th, Resi 8th.
Come on, fight.
Are you guys gonna get that? I have no plans to play that on stream. Maybe one day. Depending on what the play is. Pre-order.
Eivor is the victor.
I pre-ordered Resident Evil 8 with the body pillow of the big vampire woman.
Enough.
If you find my address, just put it. Leave me a little envelope with your address written in it on a bus, any bus. I'll find it.
And courage. Always push back with everything you have. Even
Must
if
have
you
missed
to
that
be
edition.
dirty, even
Don't
if
lie.
you must break the rules.
Don't lie.
Because there are
You're like,
no rules.
oh, I
Once
got
you
the
answer
mouse
a
pad,
challenge head on, that's
and
where
it's
honor
got
lies.
her sweater puppies as the wrist rest.
Not winning the fight, but living through it.
Hey, Scooby!
Brothers' minds.
See?
Must show
Scooby and I are on the same wavelength.
Press old wrongs. Fight back against ruin.
Hey.
The raiders we have a camp down the coast.
Actually, you've caught me thinking about Ethan's ass on a mouse pad.
And if you brought gifts for the brothers, spoils from the raid, they'd be in your debt.
Time to wet your blade, Oswald.
Is that like a sex thing? Burn the carts. Why have we gone from this to arson? You've caught me mid-wank frenzy, thinking about Final Fantasy, and trying to convince you it's not because of Tifa's massive tits. Wow, water physics. I actually really like Rob Pearson. I don't mean to be rude. Remember the guy who really politely suggested that somebody do a shooting at the Square Enix offices because they nerfed Tifa's tits? You know, you can let him win. Nah, boy's gotta learn. You've been working on collecting all the fish. How is that? Is that good? Yes, you did see me with Avalok. Alright. I'll allow that. Top 5 scenes. Rob put on a pillow on the sexual tension of Resi 4. The utter thirst over Avalok. And Detlef. Those were a pretty revved up few months on stream, actually, weren't they? Shagless Fiend. Yeah. Deathleaf. Detlef! Even Will was calling him Daddy Detlef, right? I take part in that, but you all were complicit. How do you find all the fish around? Are you using a guide, or is there like a map?
This place is heavily guarded.
Serpent's Landing. Remember Thieves Landing from Red Dead Redemption? Imagine if we were playing Red Dead Redemption.
Oh, then take you.
That woman ruined Detlef's trust in humans. We could have fixed him, chat. We could have taught him to love again. Imagine playing a good game. Oh my god, I know. Remember that Undead Nightmare DLC? To be fair, if this game had zombie DLC, I'd at least be like, when I heard about it. Not, like I was when I found out that you have to clear all the territories in Ireland. We were simping for that guy. I noticed that not many of you joined me on the Avalok simp, and it's fine. I can forgive. But I don't understand. Are you guys just gonna respawn? I think you are. Oops. Somebody at the settlement. Ah.
Go on. Who will control the eye?
The state? I don't remember being in a state. The apostrophe goes between the C and the H, I think. Only because I've googled it a lot. He was very passionate about science. What kind of science, man?
Leave no breathing space.
Try the offside lead.
Leon and Ashley, though. Now that. Those were some long streams. Also, very little Rule 34.
Don't fall for any traps.
Also, the Rule 34 spoiled regenerators for me. Leon actually... Remember that bit where he like held her hand and then they jumped into the bin together? I do. Leon! Help! Hold on, Ashley, I'm coming for you. I've played that little soundbite so many times. I'm now just an extra in your shitty script.
Bones ground.
Avenge Cinderillo.
Gory mess. North and strength.
During my mert time. During my Scopy time, I'm like. Oh, I do remember that. Whew.
Your death has been avenged, my friend.
I don't get what his thing was with Ada. I was like, her one personality trait is that she's rude. Oh, well, that's red, so I'm going to assume that that's a thing to burn. Hey, Leon and Ashley had good chemistry. God. The money I would have paid for a DLC that was basically just 4 hours of them going at it, right? And that final scene where she offers it to him and he says no, and you knew it was going to happen, and you didn't tell me, and I had to sit there. I felt really sad. Like, it's hard to describe. I just felt empty. I felt really sad about that. Oh, what? Hello.
You have my gratitude, friend.
I don't know. I was really sad. Like, I can't emphasize to you how sad I was. It became very obvious that you used to write fanfics. Yeah, I used to write a lot of fanfics. I used to take requests. That's why I type really fast now, actually. Because I used to write fanfics. I wanted you to be happy for a bit longer. Thanks. Yeah, when I was clearing out my room and stuff, I found my old USBs, and I know that I used to back them up onto USBs. So I just threw them away. I didn't even check. Anything could be on that. Like old memories, photos, music, drawings. Just do them. That's something that history doesn't need to see. Because how do I articulate why not? I just feel like I would physically die if anybody read what my young teenage self thought romance was. I would physically die. So yeah, I guess that's a sacrifice that you guys are willing to take, but it's not one that I'm willing to take. Fanfics to trophy guides, well, it's all the same formula. But Will, they should have. I don't think it was adorable. I think it was cringe. It was tame as shit. Well, at least that's not a regret that you have to hold. What do I have to blow up? This? So. R3. Yeah. I had chapters upon chapters. I had like whole stories. I did individual one-shots and whole stories. Like reams of shit. R3, thank you. What? Aww. I don't know. Oh, I just burn you? Alright. What's trench nut? Oh, CJ. It's a World War I themed pornography that I drafted verbally during a stream a long time ago. I think we figured out the casting as well. I think we went pretty old school with it. We went Johnny Sins, and because he was going to be like the doctor. No, he was going to be the guy that I brought in, and then there was the nurse. I think I joked about the nurse being Pamela Anderson, but nobody else had any other ideas at all, so I think the nurse is just going to be Pamela Anderson. I don't know if she does porn, but we can ask. Are they true friends, Shekel? What kind of nurse are we talking about? The one that, like, Carry-On films would thrive with, you know? Eva Angelina. Not familiar with them. Yes, Scobie's right.
That'll do nicely.
Find something?
The kind that, like, takes health and safety guidelines with an enormous pinch of salt.
We'll take it to the ship.
And swallows.
One fight.
The first of many, Oswald. Have you the will to keep it up?
Don't bring Siri to this. For quality's sake.
This is my gift.
That was good. That was a good creative outlet. I don't even remember what we were playing at the time. Probably The Witcher. If we were talking about porn, it was probably The Witcher.
It's a good start. Take what riches you
I don't know
find
if I was
among the
comfortable
rich
enough
and
on
send for the
stream.
brothers. I'll meet you there.
If it was Code Vein, because that was quite early on. That was, what, March? February? Oh, there's a woman in here. I only know a few porn star names. I know Sasha Grey, but hasn't she retired now? Does she still do it? Oh yeah, she does stream on Twitch. We tuned in. Luna Fox. Derivative, but okay. You know her from Saints Row 3. No. What's Paul? The other popular one got married. Oh, good for her. What's 6? If you're looking for answers, you've come to the wrong place. I know what sex is, but I won't tell you. I like that. It goes to another school. Appalling. Beautiful. Appalling. We talking about Duke Nukem or a different Duke? Because that's the only Duke I know. Alright. There is, because I was like, isn't there also like a comic book dog called Duke? That's it. I know 2 Dukes, and I was like, I really hope it's the human one.
No battle-dented Dane would ever follow this lump of lord into battle. I don't care how many shields he brings me.
Aww.
You mean to say you refuse my gifts, Broder?
I don't have time for this.
It's a generous
Is Oswald
offering,
like
brother.
11?
You'd be a
How old
fool
is he?
to turn your back.
Refuse this and your shame will stain the name of your sons and their sons beyond.
Stay out of this, wolf-kissed.
Take the gift. We have bigger problems.
This man's really drunk. Maybe not. 17?
Aye.
With those laugh
Sniffing
lines?
around the outer
No.
walls,
No, he's not.
Looking for an easy way to slip a few dozen men inside.
If there's one scout, there will be more.
She is
Something you
really
might have
sunburned.
ruined if you kept him alive.
Classic Dane.
I was passing water when he surprised me. It was either him or my plow sword.
Valdis is right. There will be others.
If I had seen any more, I would have killed them too.
Where did you
Didn't-
find this one?
Didn't ask.
Just outside the Northwich Wall.
And he's just convoluted. Oh yeah!
You'll be looking for points of entry to sneak a herd of raiders through.
Jesus. Find another scout. We'll question him.
I'll look around. The rest of you stay here and out of sight. If I find anyone suspicious, I'll bring him here.
I love his massive warrior wife.
Druid scouts will be camped near their boats outside the city walls.
People cannot do teams indeed.
Show me what lies ahead.
I'm just gonna run to the bathroom. And I'm gonna grab another drink. Yo! I'm really cold. I've put the heat on. I'm just gonna be blanky mode for a while. Also, since I'm still fucked from like moving house, I don't know if I'll do the full 4 hours. I'll eventually get back into the 4-hour streams, but back when I first started streaming, I would just stream until I was done. So I'll pick that up for a while. I've been really tired. I feel like there's not enough hours in the day to do anything. I made dinner and was waiting for it to cook, and I realised it was like 6:45 earlier, and I was like, oh, I have so much to do. It's gonna be May. Fish. At least by the time I come round to get all the trophies for this, there'll probably be like a really comprehensive fishing guide.
Have a look, Sunan.
Oh, I see. Welcome back, Scopes, and hey, Luther. How you doing? I am cozy. Hey, twinnies! My house is cold. I've put the heating on, but... You're okay? Glad to hear it. Seth strikes from afar. She's so cute.
Wait a sec. Looks like one of Rude's men.
No, I didn't realise that. I thought I had to talk to him.
What are you doing? I'm just a pig farmer.
You're awfully well armed for a pig farmer.
Seffy.
Stay down, Muckworm.
Hello.
I have some friends who would like to speak with you.
What's going on, Luther?
Put me down! I tell you, I'm a cow farmer. Let me go, Dane.
You said you were a pig
Yeah,
farmer just moments ago.
It's not beyond reason. I tend to many livestock.
You are as Dane as I am.
Like you walk
Save
into
your
the
breath,
living
liar.
room and you turn the light on and she's been asleep on the sofa and she like goes like, oh. Oh. I just find that so precious. Mom, I'm waking you up. You have a nap before your important meeting. What are you doing? What you got on? What are you up to? She's like, very busy actually. Seffi has really mastered the art of waking me up. My alarm goes off around 9, which she'll come in and wake me up at 8. She puts her paw in my nostril, and like, because it makes me jump really bad when she does it. Like it's a big invasion of privacy. I feel very violated when she does it. She knows that it really gets me. And I spring up and I just look at her and she's just sat there with her tail wagging like, hey, good morning. You waking up? I'm like, you know I'm waking up, Seffi, you bitch. And she's like, how do I get, can I just walk across? The COVID situation's bad here. No, I didn't know. What are you having to do? You back in another lockdown? She's very clever. She's very sweet though. Like the only reason she wakes me up is because she wants snugs.
Did Ruin send you too? Speak now, and you may live to see tomorrow.
Arger swine.
400,000 cases a day. That's insane. Do you know what specifically has let it get that bad?
I killed the bastard.
Or caused it to get that bad?
Act again.
I'll ask once more. Why were you lurking around Norwich's walls?
I came to pay my respects, Lord. To Oswald, the whimpering Saxon ergi of East Anglia.
Hey, that's me.
Tell him why you're here, and you may walk free with your
Triple mutant strain? Wow.
Lick my dunghole.
Here is the tongue I use for licking. How does it feel against your ass?
When the braziers lit at Dunwich, Druid and his men will rally. They mean to attack Northwich by its weakest wall. You English Danes are soft as butter now.
Oh, 40 people infected.
He'll see you
This did get weird again. I'm really sorry to hear that, Luther. Should we kill him or keep him? Kill him or keep him? Kill? Kill?
You've served your purpose. Time to die.
I know. It's kind of like with The Walking Dead.
He insulted you before everyone gathered here. Do not ever let that go unanswered.
I will not have blood spilt needlessly in my kingdom. This has to end.
Alive, this man was a risk.
Valdis, this man spoke as if he knew you.
We need some Walking Dead style choices where we make one choice. No, we need the Resident Evil 7 choice where you make one choice. You save Zoe and then she immediately dies. How is this game? It's fine. It's literally fun. We mainly use these streams as an excuse to chat shit.
With Druids clan stomping around, neither is possible. I must speak with him myself, man to man. There's no place for him in East Anglia.
I don't understand why they let you choose Zoe or Mia when Zoe immediately dies. Like, they didn't have to make it such a choice. Like, Zoe could have come along with you and Mia and died anyway. And then you would be like, why isn't Mia dead?
If I'm to be a worthy king, I must meet the man who bedevils us. Or like the brazier at
That's true, Will.
Face him when he
you have to give a shit.
You sure you want
or you have to make your player give a shit.
in the open comes with many risks.
It's the only way. We must face him head on.
I remember you said, Luther, I asked you what kind of videos you were going to do. And you didn't say.
And of course, I will see the lot of you there.
I chose Zoe too.
Else the songs of your
And she died immediately. And I was like, oh. And then we went into the salt mines.
Sure you're heading to Dunwich any moment.
We'll be there.
Yeah, Luther. I asked you, I wanted to know about it. That's alright. Then comfort his sexy wife. Oh god, men are useless, aren't they? Let's find solace in each other. Trench Nut 2. We can do it about the wives at home. Write that down. We may as well just go.
You don't speak for us, steward.
Need I remind you where Halftown will do with us if East Anglia falls into Druids' hands?
I did the 21 one. And I just beat Hoffman with a saw. But there's like survival and a few other things. Yeah, like you pick Zoe because I guess Zoe's helpful, but she's helpful to her own ends. And you pick Zoe because you don't want Mia to kill you. And that's the only reason. Ooh, yeah, about like lesser known films, that's cool. I do love when it does that because I do feel like the game's about to crash. I think it was an evil wolf, Scobie, not a dog. This is cool. Scobie, what about the ones in Undeadburg? Trenchnut could maybe be a game. I can't wait to start that Cook Serve Delicious North America stack. The game, I think, has crashed, but it was when we tried to climb a long ship. We tried to climb a big building, and we fell through the map, and then the game crashed.
Dunwich.
It is time to light the brazier.
I'll light it. You do the talking.
Brother Valdis and I will scout the dock. Make sure there are no surprises.
Oswald and I will hold here until the brazier is lit.
Yeah. God. I can't wait to go and simulate labor.
You'll not be walking in.
Instead of playing this game about being a badass Viking. In theory, this one should be the one that I'm drawn to, and it's not. I just walk in the front door. I had a feeling that I shouldn't.
Clear out Druids' men and light that brazier.
No, I reckon I just do it.
Go away.
By the gods! Die!
That shouldn't have hit. Actually, the tacos on Cook Serve Delicious are a pain in the ass. They burn very quickly and they have multiple stages, lots of ingredients. And the things with the tacos is that they have the same ingredients as things like burritos, but they have them in a different order. So your muscle memory is basically useless. And that's my opinion on tacos in the Cook Serve Delicious extended universe. Hey.
You pay the blood price.
I have many opinions. I think that's why I started streaming, so I could just spout them at somebody. Hey, give me that.
Thank you, friend. Oh, bless you.
Bless you. God, that was a familiar accent. Good night.
Your guts out.
Oh. Sometimes the void you yell into yells back. Sometimes it has constructive things to say. Sometimes it tells you that the point of Yakuza is to be very toxic and masculine because that's the classic male fantasy.
Face me!
Why are you right? I have 3? Yeah! Why? How? Just dance stream. I just don't see myself doing it. I just feel awkward. I'd feel uncomfortable dancing around the stream. I'd find it strange. A standard mood. To be fair, you were really right about that being a good indicator for my mood until you told me about it. And now I'm very aware of it. Although, to be fair, it does still kind of work. Well done, Eivor. Karaoke machine. Well, nice. An extra large mirt. I'm not drunk enough to karaoke. I know that now already. Like, there's just no amount of alcohol you could put into me that would make me amenable to that. And if there was, I would be a risk. My health would be at risk too.
Is lit, the rest of Ruud's men should arrive.
Inflation. Now that's a fetish, right? You know. There is a whole torch thing in my hotbar, good point. I'm carrying this big explosive egg now. Nice. Fucking game. I was like, just put it on that. She was like, whoa! Kobe!
Odin gives me a bargain. A few dead men at my feet in exchange for a ripe East Anglia, and my wife returned. What a day!
What do we get for your man bun?
You.
What a graceful throw from our contestant. I don't know you, and I don't care to know you.
Any questions you have, you ask the King of East Anglia, and bend the knee while you do.
Hey, Scopes.
Who called for me? Was it you, Valdis, my love?
Why would I call you now?
Grimo, you look like
After 5
siblings.
heavy years away from your stinking balls.
Maybe you are.
I called you Ruud.
You? Oswald, the hopeful king of East Anglia?
And Valdis's husband-to-be.
Ooh.
Take your men and go. East Anglia is strong with Saxons and Danes united. It will not fall to raiders.
Must I set sail for Denmark with nothing to show for the journey, after coming all this way?
You'll have my weight in silver. And an abundance of livestock and grain.
I've taken 10 times that already. What's the real prize? I'll make you an offer, Pigfoot. A home gang, just you and me, for the future of your kingdom.
Oh, do it. Do it.
I accept.
Let's all watch this man die.
I accept. A fight to the death.
East Anglia's the prize. Let it be heard. The hazel is laid! The square is made.
When you see a chance, lead Valdis and the brothers to safety. They must not fight today. East Anglia needs them.
Let me be your champion.
No.
No.
He called on me.
Oswald, you're tremendously fucked. I love tremendously. Ready. Red looks like he deep throats toes. How do you know so many people that you have that kind of subsection in your address book, right? Uh-oh.
Now the Saxon king has bent the knee.
When your foot's the size of a PS5.
Call me king before I got you.
Although I guess an Xbox Series X would be worse.
Dirty, are you?
Oh dear.
King Ruin commands you to die!
Oswald!
Awkward.
Call me king!
Ugh, individually modelled teeth. This isn't a bad scene. Uh oh. Oh well, bye. You know yourself when you're hungry. Why did I sound like Warzone's UK team leader? Ignore. Your teammates in the gulag. To be fair. Your teammates gone back to base. Right, enough messing around. Sorry. Watch the skies! Oh, that's a good one. I'll give you that.
They're breaking off.
They've given up for now.
Is Oswald? Well, I guess Oswald's gonna come back probably. This is a Ubisoft game. Bruno's just playing Mad Libs.
Let's put some distance between us. We can rest a moment.
By Thor, he fought well. Raging like a bonfire.
We should go back.
Wood's men will press the advantage. We must be ready when they attack.
We'll go to Norwich. Meet me there when you can.
He died a hero, there's no doubt. If his god won't take him, Odin's sword
True.
women will.
Nerd! Hello, how are you? How's Evan? Birch dropped his gay card in chat and we'll never let him forget it. All good, thank you, Ned. How you doing? What was what? Alright, I'll watch this even though I hate watching clips. Can't believe I missed that. Gonna watch it again. And Scobie's message in the bottom right corner as well. the only person who saw that as well. You played the gay card face down, so nobody knows what you've got. Oh, he wants to use the phone. Who does he want to call? Sevi. That's such a good one. Can't believe I missed that. I like that. Sorry. Utilities. I did them, Utilities was like a random thing that I just suddenly had the motivation to do. Mute the mic? I can't. He wants to call everyone. Aww.
Oswald is dead.
The quest complete. I just called her. It is.
Stop washing your face with mead.
How can I face Halfdan Jarl now? I failed him again.
I don't know. It's like the more I watch it, the more it makes me laugh.
Easier said than done.
Hey Deku, we had a glitch. It was really funny.
Must have a heart.
Guarded by a gate of heavy iron, held in place by
I'm not even drunk this time.
difficult to force open. It does, but how do we reach it?
We rig your ship with oil at her front.
Watch it
Sail
again.
it ablaze at the gate.
They would see us coming, long before we reach the walls.
We raise a fiat, an army of East Anglia's farmers. Throw them at the front gate as a distraction.
Saxons willing to die for a bunch of Danes? It's a stretch.
It can work, Finian. If they fight in Oswald's name, that is all the courage they will need. Did you hear of Thane Oswald's fate?
Oh, I think we did.
I
dragged Ruin to the bow.
Ruud may be gone, but his clan still plagues East Anglia. And would you join us to rid your kingdom of his dogs?
Oswald? All right, anything.
Two eager Saxons is not yet the You'll be right. We may have a chance.
I can write down most of the remains of Oswald's men there. But who else would join us?
The Reeve of Thaleford, Winston. He's a bitter old barnacle, but he would fight to the death for this land.
We can assemble a forward camp at the ruins of
watch it again. Okay.
Ride with me, Finir. Let's pay this need a visit.
With any hope, Thaleford remains untouched by Rude's violence.
Hope is a scarce word in this kingdom.
Maybe so, but I would rather hold on to something, anything, than ride with empty hands.
If Ruud's clan continues to roam this kingdom unchecked, the people of East Anglia will be as ravaged as these lands.
And when we find ourselves driving into defense to beg a horde of frightened farmers for aid.
To fight for a king that you gave them, Finir. Remember that.
It was my task to find them a king, not protect that king against every danger that might befall him.
Oswald wasn't drowned yet. Nor was his enemies. I say you have some work yet to do.
Right. No need to remind me how far
I'm just trying to play the game. Fucking hell, man. That was funny.
Druidsmen have been here.
Oh, right, I'm okay. I just want to watch it again.
What the Lord has given us.
Hold it together. Let's focus on the game.
We will rebuild, I promise you. Well, a will of iron coming here, knowing your kind did all this.
Druid's clan is your enemy, not me. I come on behalf of the late Oswald of Elmenham.
You're still a king from
There he
top
goes.
to two, but you're meddling that led to Oswald's
What
death.
did I miss?
Leaving our kingdom for the worse.
Oswald died defending East Anglia, defending you. Will you not do the same?
What? Not in defense of a lost cause? I had problems.
East Anglia will fall.
I went to the
Druid's
toilet
clan
just
shall
before I
defeat.
left, alright?
Fight with me.
I'm not
Drag them
incontinent.
both. For Oswald, your
Incontinent?
kinsman.
Yeah.
Pretty words, Dane.
It doesn't seep out whenever I
Have their
giggle.
own battles to fight.
If you need an axe, I'm standing right here.
It was a really funny clip. Did anybody else laugh at all?
Village to the east.
Did anybody laugh?
Kingsbury. It was taken by
Anyone?
Druids men a fortnight ago. I'll not rest until it's back in our hands.
Me and my raiders take the village. Save your strength and join us for the fight to come.
Old offer.
You guys laughed, right? More than me?
Day of Ard will be
Please,
yours.
please say you laugh more than me.
I will take this news to our forward camp, Edward. Follow me, you can.
I will see you there.
Kingsbury's church has a great horn atop its steeple. If you did your task, blew it,
Ooh.
I'll know you kept your word.
It's just, It's just, I don't know. I don't know why I made laugh so much. I think it's just the way he glides. The fact that it is. The fact that it is. The fact that the fact that it, like, it is a shit post, like, really got me. I can die with the music. Yeah, the guy died, yeah. Oh. Sophie? We're doing well. We were. Hey, look, that's the most emotion this game has gotten out of me so far.
I must be careful now.
This is the best game I've ever played.
Kingsbury, infested with Druids men.
Yeah, I remembered what it was like to laugh then for a moment. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. It's been over 10 minutes. Look. Look, right, okay. You guys were here for Didney? You'll be here for this? Hey, Yummy. How are you, by the way, Dick? Yeah, I mean, I got the giggles. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. How are you doing, Yummy? Really now? the blink was really funny. Where am I going? Maybe in that building. Maybe in there. Focus. Deep breaths. Hey, broken Furbies are powerful artifacts, okay?
Good blunder here.
Blunder?
I'll need help.
Let's hit the bastards! Hey, come here!
I do like our tally. It's quite wholesome. I'm sorry that some things make me laugh to the point of, like, absurdity. I don't know why. That's true, yeah. Right, well, as long as you guys don't mind, then that's fine. Yeah, it makes sense. That's definitely like a reference to me in my life, and not a way to account for the myriad of plot holes in the game. Relatable, just girl things. You call my laugh an old lady laugh, you little shit. I think I didn't notice that. It's RNG, isn't it? The good thing about it being RNG means it can be anybody. Anybody and anything, you know? There's no inner circle of banter, it's just... chat shit. Hey, Chai! I never understand your humour. It's quite straightforward, isn't it? Shitpost. Shitposts sometimes. The blink was really funny. Hi, Chai. How you doing? I know what you're talking about, shit. Good, thank you. There was a very minor visual glitch on stream about 20 minutes ago. I've been laughing about it hysterically for a while. My throat's gone a bit itchy. How are you? It's the little things, you know. Yeah, I'm alright now. I'm really glad, how you reckon? How you doing? I'm really glad that you clipped that shit. Oh yeah, my mum would have gone mad at me for that. To be fair, I don't have any neighbours. I specifically got this flat because it's a coach house. So my downstairs neighbours are cars. I live above a bunch of garages. Is this glitched? Maybe up there? Yeah, looks like it's up there. Yeah, so I can make as much noise as I want. Yeah, that's why I'm now a car alarm. And also, because it was built to be above garages, means they, like, it doesn't get cold. Well, it doesn't get too cold. It's quite well insulated, it's nice. Recommend. Yeah, it's brilliant. It's so good. Oh, I have to walk 20 minutes to the Costa, which actually is a very lovely walk. And also, I live in a little village now, so people talk to me. The woman behind the counter spoke to me about the weather. See you in a different place. Yeah, I moved house. Like that bint. Which one? I don't know how to get into this little building. My throat's really gone actually. I can see you in there. Maybe inside there's a ladder up. My Zimmer frame. Pipe down, Bruno. Yeah, infant. Oh, I see. Can I climb this? Doesn't look like I can. Wow. Bye, I reckon. I know where I want to be. I don't know how to get there. Maybe up here? Aw, well, what kind of things do you talk about? Oh my god, it's a dag! Dag nabbit. I'm so annoyed. There's always a better time, Scooby. Oh. I can see where I need to be, or at least where I think I need to be. I just don't know how to get there. Is this it? No. Also, I really don't like the music in this game. fair, we were with Anenra a long time. I exhausted not only my humour on Anenra, but my patience too. Oh, it opened a passage? Alright. Oh, they're down there. Oh, well, never mind then. Been walking around here for ages.
Time to sound the horn and signal victory.
Right, better get on top of this church again. That was a funny clip. Thanks for sharing that, Shipping. A snack. I'm hungry, but I don't buy snacks, so I don't have snacks. And it's something that I like until I want a snack. Can you order food, Will? So you don't have to go down there and cook.
The Reeve has come to join me. Let's hope his promise holds.
The horn! It's been so long since I've heard that sweet sound!
Oh, God.
I held to my oath, Reeve. I hope you will honor yours.
My promise holds, aye. They of Ord will join you in the fight against Druid's clan.
With your aid, we may yet save East Anglia.
In past times, that horn was used to muster fears all
see.
across our land. You may find others who have warmed to its call.
Good.
Nice 11 PM
Whatever
dinner as well.
you find, rally
That's
them soon
respectable.
at the ruins north of Burke Castle.
It's been a good stream today. Right. Video.mp4. It's a duck. Who's 013? Thank you, Bruno. Oh, bless you, Will. You drink more water. I reckon I've got a couple more quests in me. But I won't stream the full 4 hours today. I am so tired from moving house still. A third of a bottle of lemonade. Gotta have water. Gotta have water. Water? Unless the lemonade bottle was full of water.
That horn came from Elmenham. Valdis must have got to them. The brothers' fleet, gathered and ready.
Alright.
Can we really do this? We're just farmers. Finally. Out by long
We just Stormcloaks.
tired of gathering dust.
Alright, fella.
Men are pouring in from across East Anglia. and our ships stand ready.
Theodward's Reeve is with us. His men will be here soon.
More than his, the Kingsbury Horn has inspired men all across this kingdom. We will have the army we need. It seems Oswald got what he wanted in the end. Saxon and Dane united in common cause.
A pity he's not here to see it.
The forces will be ready soon. Are you ready to start the assault?
Yeah, whatever.
Our target is Burg Castle, said to be impenetrable.
Good. Let them have their false confidence.
By cover of night, Baldus will lead the field at the front gates. With Druids' men distracted, our forces move on the sea gate from the backwaters at their backs.
And once we're in, we'll leave no gate closed in that castle. Druids' men cannot be allowed to dig in further. Your longship, is she ready?
She awaits her own special glory. They need your words, Aiden.
Whatever you want to say.
Oswald was a man who did not hesitate when you sought him for favors. A man who was fair and strong. A man who gave his life for his kingdom. Honor him.
I don't think he is gonna die.
Honor his memory.
Oh,
majestic!
Welcome back. Thanks for the sub. 13 months? I can't believe you've tolerated me for 13 months.
Once and for all.
Some of the things you'd say, some of the things you say to me, I feel like you hate me. And yet here you are. 13 months. That's almost as old as my cat. What can I say?
Eivor, word of your actions in Theodward has spread like wildfire.
How old is Sephi? Sephi is 1 year and 8 months. How are the new Mert Towers? They're brilliant. I'm pretty knackered from moving, so I wasn't going to stream for much longer today, but I am glad to see you. It's great. It's made me realise how little furniture I have. My house is kind of bare. I got a lamp today. I found out today that lamps are actually surprisingly expensive, like standing lamps. I was sad to have to spend money on a standing lamp. I got a sofa and a desk and a bed and like a bedroom set, like wardrobe dresser thingies.
You sailed through Helheim on a ship of fire.
Here, it may come to pass.
Dreams.
It's all good.
Maybe
I miss not having to pay rent, but this will have to do. Oh yeah, this is the barest room in the house. I have nothing in here. It's just cardboard boxes. How are you doing? I want to get cute lights. I'll probably look into this.
I ride the flaming sea steed, rushing for the spear din.
A cornice?
A watcher alight.
You being held hostage?
Another glory.
I mean, I have to pay rent, so is it hostage?
Ready yourselves. Druid shitstains will see us coming.
Birch is giving you visions.
We've been spotted.
What, we loading something, or?
Ready yourselves to brace, men. We bring Helheim to our enemies. How nice!
Helheim
With some of their own from the air.
reminds me of
Sword maidens take them swift.
Helheim reminds me of Sena's Sacrifice. A vastly more interesting game.
shield arm slipper!
Steady your hands! Hold for impact! Hold!
Oh, so they just like recycled it? They were like, oh, nobody played For Honor. Nobody will know. There's only one bloke who played For Honor. And he was too young to go to the meetup. He was too little. I can't believe you've done this. Too little. Boss fights with ships reminds me of the end of Phantom Hourglass. I didn't finish it either because the boss fight at the end annoyed me.
Forward! Get that ram in place! We need to open these gates!
Hey Daz, how you doing? Break through the shipyard gate. I'm gonna go around. Hey Banana, how you doing? Thanks for sharing that clip again of the time you beat me up. Amen. My I key is a bit messy. It I think I double type I a lot. Yeah, well, I mean, it was me murdering you when you wanted to do fist zoning, but also the reminder. It did well, yeah. That was cool. Let them go now. Does it have LED? Yes, it could, Abel. Thanks. You've done 171 hours and your power level 331. Very nice. Have you been playing it like efficiently because you want to get all the trophies, or are you just taking your time and enjoying it? That is a weird name. You're focusing on the collecting. Nice. The collecting looks rough. We initially focused on collecting, but I really want to get the main story out of the way, so I've decided to switch focus to that.
Get that ram to the gate and push! And keep pushing! East Anglia depends on it! Our battle plan is flex! Keep the pressure!
Fear is one of the fear. These merchants and farmers can fight.
Who are you talking to, Abel? So, I have moved. I moved into this place on Saturday. I've spent a while, you know, building furniture and stuff. It's good. I like it. Yeah. I need to get more. The echo is hilarious. Thank you, Brian. Yeah. This is probably the biggest room of all of the rooms, and I don't have any furniture for it, so... Thanks, Brian. Thanks. Thanks, buddy. Sing and stream when? Oh no. We were actually talking about that. My singing voice like is so bad that it's not even funny, it's just uncomfortable. I don't have any stairs, Major. It's a flat. Do I look bougie to you? Like for putting people in timeout. Oh no, they died of fire! Let's drag him along with us. I will never ever do karaoke.
Well met.
The utility of the flat pack stairs. You could do that Code Vein song, Shekel, in these walls. In the Tate Modern? Why? What? What have I missed?
Shut your ass, twig spine.
What?
Stand fast. This will be over soon.
What the fuck is going on?
You must stop. Silence, fool.
What is going on? Is this supposed to happen?
Two Danes fighting over a filthy Saxon whoreson.
I don't.
This swine is your
Right. Okay.
prize. Come and get him.
Oh. Glad I didn't pay for this game. Oh, a James Bond play. Fuck it.
The Saxon lover comes to fight.
A miserable clan you lead to it.
Yes, and one that has bled this country dry for 2 summers.
Rabid wolf.
Flee, Ruit.
So we need to talk about somebody's pet.
Restrains my blade.
Not till I've taken all these shores.
Ow.
Over.
East Anglia will have its king, and it will not be you.
That groveling worm in a cage. You must be blind to stand with such a man.
Your battle is not yet won, Oswald.
The Sagas will scorn this day.
He changed phase? Fuck. Oh, we're kind of over level for this, actually, thinking about it. And the ashes are 2.
For all your efforts, only the cold dark of Niflheim awaits you.
What's Niflheim?
My destiny. That fate will not be met today. Why does a Dane fight tooth and nail for a Saxon? This Saxon of all.
Yeah. Hand it over. That thing. Your quote.
Thank you.
You throw in with these wastrels, these arrogant swine?
Cowardly
For
swine.
what? A scrap of land?
I see what Scobie meant about why use the word if you're just going to translate it immediately.
God, a lawful assembly.
Before God.
I won't have my reign begin with more blood spilt than is needed.
Another screeching scold.
Oh, so Odin.
This man must die for the damage he has wrought. The old laws are clear.
These are Oswald's lands, to rule as king as he sees fit.
He was Mirod.
Bow to kings.
To defy a king would shame him. East Anglia cannot heal without his honor intact.
And what of your honor, Eivor? How much are you willing to lose?
But you're Eivor. Should we kill him? Should we let him live? You guys pick. Live. Kill. Alright. Kill, kill, kill. Alright.
He deserves death, Oswald. That is our way.
Eivor, please. Blood for blood leaves no warmth in the hearts of men, Eivor. None at all.
You're talking like a brony. Good question. Jabroni. I was watching it with Sunny today. I've been working through the first season again. It's weird how formulaic the first season is. I feel like they really found their feet after a few seasons and they got really good. But the first season is clunky.
I should speak with Oswald.
Yeah, Oswald, you genital.
Well. Saxon and Dane, we fought well, side by side.
If there is to be a future for both our kind, people like you and me will have
What
to
do you mean,
change
people
the most
like
to live
you?
within it. Even if that makes us uneasy.
When you are crowned king, the laws of this land will be yours to decide.
All this is...
I won't be spoken to like that by a guy who looks like he plays FIFA for fun.
Well fought, the both of you.
You came as well, old friend.
If I'd known you were still alive, I would have stayed.
A cultured man's game.
Look around you. A happy
Lads and
occasion
dads.
a glorious victory.
And soon, something more grand to take place. Our wedding, my love. If you will still have me, that is.
And why would I not?
I fought poorly. I melted under the heat and anger of that brute. And I never...
Oswald, stop. You fought with all your heart and soul. That's all you need ever do.
Come then. We have much to prepare for.
A bride to wed and a kingdom to lead. What some men wouldn't give for such things.
Countless men have died for them. And you, Finir, are you jealous of such things?
Scobie,
my heart is
save it
afire.
for your Tumblr,
My
okay?
body aches. I desire only a long nap.
I saw a bale of hay back there.
Later, Abel. For now, I must see to the wounded.
Then I will see you at the wedding.
Aye, of course you will.
I should return to Elmenham. Oswald's wedding will soon begin.
I'm tired now. I'd like to stop. It is time to stop. We've done 27 hours of this 150-hour plan. This game's fine. I don't really have many thoughts on it. We're just kind of watching events unfold that we're not really invested in or care about. I don't know. At least it's a nice backdrop for the conversation that we have. That's before the DLC, Midred. I might grind some of it off stream. Yeah, thanks for coming, guys. I'm still kind of tired from moving, so short stream today. We're going to start The Last of Us 2 tomorrow, though. Maybe we'll get some really great people in chat. Keep an eye out for that. But yeah, sleep tight. If you were lurking and you enjoyed the stream, please consider giving me a follow. But otherwise, have a really good night, everybody. See ya. Bye.